I've heard coronavirus is a very special strain of the flu that is killing a lot of people right now. I heard it comes from snakes, and that the person who introduced it to the world ate bad snake in a straw market in China, and that is how it started. That's what I've heard.
Do you think it's going to come to Alpena?
It could, if it's in Wisconsin. They have cases in Wisconsin. They're right next door, I'm sure. Mm-hmm.
And what do you think is going to happen to our hospital?
We're screwed because we're not prepared for that. Our ER and ICU has hazmat training like we don't up here. We don't have money. We have one TB room. They can't stay here. I think it would be a very bad thing. I think we'd be hurting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's overly blown up a little bit, though. I mean, it's bad. It's killing people, but so does the regular flu, flu B, you know, and it's so interesting to go out into, like, the public and hear what people have to say who are, like, non-medical people, and they hear you're a nurse. I've been having people talk to me about it, and I'm like, what do you think about that? And I keep telling them the treatment would be the same, and the prevention is the same. You have grandkids or you yourself get the flu, and you don't think you're going to die from it. You think, oh, I'll be at home, I'll eat chicken noodle soup for 3 or 4 days, puke a few times, and then I'm going to be fine. The flu can kill you. I said, this is just a severe strain of the flu, and it probably will kill you if you get it. But let's hope not. But, I mean, I don't think it's as bad as what they're making it out to be.
And what do you think about being a nurse in a hospital where people might come in with the coronavirus? How are you going to keep yourself safe?
Well, thankfully, they get screened in ER before they ever see me. We usually know what they have before they see me. So I get the mask and everything else. But I don't like working in a place that isn't prepared for anything. But at the same time, what else would we be prepared for? Anthrax or anything else that came about? No. I think as a whole, we're not well prepared. And not even just our hospital. I would say, arguably, our country is really not very well prepared.
So I'm worried that the staff is going to get sick, and then we'll really be screwed because we don't have very much backup staff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago now, when the flu was the epidemic for like the whole state. And at any time up here, I remember it was Christmas Eve. We had 31 patients on this floor, and 17 of them had the flu. And some of them were people who didn't come here with the flu. But we had, in one day, we had 20 call-ins from people being sick. We had nurses who were working who had tested positive for the flu and were on Tamiflu, actively working, because otherwise they would have had to shut the whole place down. So it's happened before. It would happen if we got corona.
Like if the doctors get it, we're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have extra doctors.
Nope. And we nurses can just slap the mask on and keep working, but the doctors can be home sick.
And we haven't had a shortage of masks with the flu before.
No, that's true. I did say to somebody, fun fact, you can make your own hand sanitizer. Cup of aloe vera, a cup of rubbing alcohol, same thing. I learned that on the news.
Well, hopefully we don't run out of hand
Sanitizer, that'd be bad. But. And the only thing that's even more horrible about it is, like, you think of, like, anthrax when that was big. I kind of miss the idea that I'm going to open the envelope and, you know, the powder is going to hit me, and if I take Cipro, I'll be okay. Yeah. With the flu, there's not much you can do.
No.
You're intubated, and we hope you don't die.
Yep.
Should I look at the camera?
You look out. What do you know about coronavirus?
It's like cold, pretty much. It's not that bad. You get a little stuffy nose. Some people get short of breath, and you get better.
And how prepared do you think we are?
Let's go from 1 to 10. Probably like a 10.
10 is most prepared or least prepared?
Like most prepared. We all have immune systems,
Okay.
which will take care of it.
How many people in Alpena do you think are going to get coronavirus and require hospitalization?
I think we'll have like 5 cases max.
How many of those do you think are going to be on events?
1.
How many of the staff do you think are going to get sick?
Well, I think that like a lot of people will get it, but they'll just like go home for a day and be fine. I think they'll like maybe like we may have, you know, half the staff gets a bit of a viral type illness that doesn't fall on coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's totally overblown. It's not going to be that bad. I think that the people that will get sick are going to be people over 90, comorbidities. I think that most of us just fine. Oh, I did tell my wife to buy all the baby food because the crazy people are going to purchase it all. And then we'll run out of baby food.
Are you telling your families to like stay home?
Absolutely not. I think they should go get it, get over it, and then not live in fear anymore.
Your family's in Canada.
Yes.
Does Canada have it?
I think there's like a case or two. There was a bunch of people on that princess thing that got the virus, but not really. No. America's gonna get it first.
10% of people who get admitted to the hospital require mechanical ventilation.
Of those that get admitted to the hospital,
Yeah.
right.
And the ones that require mechanical ventilation need 10 to 14 days
Okay,
in the ICU on event,
sounds about right.
which is really long.
It's a long time.
And so if we have a few people in the ICU on vents from coronavirus,
Yes.
they're going to be there a really long time.
Right. That's true. But fortunately, it's gonna be pilots.
Yeah. If we get 5 ICU cases, that will be a big deal because we don't normally have 5 vents.
That would be good, though. Right.
Yep. And then if people go to the ER with sprained ankles,
Then they'll get it.
then they'll get it.
So we are throwing the coronavirus party.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to happen right here.
Good. No, well, kind of taking my advice on that.
Also in Italy, the family doctors all got sick. So then there was nobody to do routine family medicine, like med refills.
That's not ideal.
And so that screwed everybody over.
That's fair. So what you're saying is it's best if the family doctors continue to work if they get coronavirus.
I think the family doctors should not get coronavirus. Or they should stagger it. They should take turns.
Yeah, like take a shift. Like half of them get corona, get better.
Yeah, like,
I think we should do that too.
yeah.
I'm gonna go first.
And we have very limited ICU nurses. Usually we close the ICU because of nurses, not because of beds or vents.
They get sick.
If they get sick, we're absolutely screwed.
You're right, that would be a bad plan. Are you working on this plan? Are you gonna
I am.
have some plans for this? Excellent. Thank you.
So just like our most limited resources are our hospitalists, our ICU
Ventilators.
nurses. We have 9 vents.
Oh, that's actually more than I thought we had.
And I'm thinking that if coronavirus hits here, we will lose our transfer hospitals.
Probably also true. I do think it'll hit us after it hits Midland, Tosby,
So they'll all be full.
right? But by that point, all the really smart people in the big places will have made a plan. And we can just piggyback on that plan. Roll off free.
Or all the smart people in the big places will be sick.
It's like school. You know, you can work hard or you can find a friend that works hard. I just think we need to find a friend.